Eventually, this will drive growth and it will drive efficiency that would benefit both the top line and the bottom line of many organizations. Projecting for AI in terms of ROI, it's roughly 3 to 4x return on every dollar of investment, which is substantial. It's important to spend the right efforts on the implementation and planning and structuring the data, and ROI will come.
There's one more question that I quite frequently hear. AI is a cost-cutting tool. So as a CFO, what do you say about it?
Well, I definitely see that the cost cutting and the cost savings are real, but it's just the first layer, right? Again, to me, it's more about the scalability and helping us grow. Yes, it can help improve the leverage in the business, but we need to see it also as a growth engine for the business. AI improves the quality, the speed, the accuracy of the data, right? And that brings a lot of benefits with it. If I think a little bit about the mortgage industry, for example, that's an area that we've been investing in automations for many years now. If we think about 5 to 10 years ago, we've seen 20-30% improvements in cycle times when it comes to loan processing, for example. With AI today, we can get to 50-60% cycle time reductions, right? So, in the one hand, it has significant cost savings opportunities, but if you think about it, now the mortgage companies can process and do much more with fewer people, right? So eventually, this will drive growth and it will drive efficiency that would benefit both the top line and the bottom line of many organizations, especially the ones who are investing early and spending enough time and energy to structuring the data correctly and planning and implementing these tools in the right way.
You're saying that ROI becomes transformational and not just financial.
Absolutely. With the right lens, again, this will transform the organizations, and I think we'll see a lot of benefits coming that way. So I think that's the right lens to think about it. Thinking about how it's going to transform the organization, it shouldn't be looked as a cost-cutting tool per se. Absolutely.
Are companies really putting money into AI? Can you share some reliable points on that?
Well, absolutely. If we look at 2024, companies have spent over $250 billion, right? Those investments have increased significantly in 2025. We're close to the year end, so we'll soon see some interesting data points there that I'm looking forward to reviewing. If we look at generative AI, we've seen roughly $35 billion of investments coming in 2024. So definitely, we see significant money being invested because of the ROI that is going to bring, right? From what we are seeing with early adopters and projecting for AI in terms of ROI, it's roughly 3 to 4x return on every dollar of investment, which is substantial. ROI would be significant in areas where you have more repetitive tasks, obviously. So there are areas that are more prone to quicker and then faster ROI. The more complex the process in the organization are and the less structured the data is, it's going to take a little bit more time. Because as we've said before, right, it's important to spend the right efforts on the implementation and planning and structuring the data, and ROI will come. But definitely, we're seeing significant investments, and I believe those will continue. And the pace of change is also very fast. If we look at the past 2 years, the improvements have been roughly almost like 100x improvements along the past 2 years. So just imagine what's going to happen the next year and in the next 5 years and the next 10 years.
I think it's going to look exciting, and a lot of investors would be happy listening to these spikes.
Definitely, I agree. Yeah, I think it's going to bring some bright future, and it's will be a big growth an accelerator for many companies.
So, for the last question, if a leader wants to invest in AI, what you think they should focus on to get real returns?
Good question. I think, a couple of different things. First of all, you can start small, right? You don't need to go and attack the largest or complex process, right? Think about repetitive processes where you can start experimenting in your organization, right? Step by step approach, and you will see immediate returns. The other thing is, you have to think about AI as training a new employee, right? As we mentioned before, we need to set the right context. We need to a good data in place to really take advantage of all the benefits that AI is bringing to us. Uh, so I think it's around managing the data, having clear routes, understanding what are the areas that are more prone for quick implementation. Also, to get people and get the organization kind of more used to and comfortable. I think from there, a graduate approach would help to slowly take it and bring it to other areas in the business. If you want to accelerate that and move a little bit quicker, there are a lot of companies in the marketplace and have done it. And there are service providers that can help you accelerate, that can bring industry experience and can help you move a little bit quicker. So that's always a great option as well. Uh, but I think strategically, investors need to understand ROI is rate. It's here. It's been here for the last 2 years, and it's only going to improve. So it either jump the train, and you leverage and cultivate those benefits, or you're gonna be left behind.